Alright, let's do this. Okay. How's it going, guys? Wolves 2, Chelsea 1. I'm tired. I've spent the day travelling from one end of the country to the other. I know it's Ireland, not very big, 2 hours each way. Still, long day, and I come back to watch the Chelsea game. I've already been told the result. I knew that we lost. Not exactly fun strapping yourself in to watch a game that you know your team losing. Having watched the game, there were positives. We played better than we did against Everton, I think. But in the last couple of months nearly, we've been playing in third gear against the likes of Newcastle and Krasnodar and Rennes and getting away with it. I knew that it was going to come back and punish us eventually, because it's very hard to just kick yourself up into fifth gear at a moment's notice. And I did think that it was going to be bigger clubs than Everton and Wolves that caught us out, but no, and honestly, we're getting what we deserve. We've lost 2 games on the bounce after going 17 unbeaten. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get into these player ratings. Edouard Mendy, 6 out of 10. Okay, this is the first time in the Chelsea shirt that Mendy has conceded more than 1 goal, but I don't think he was at fault for either of them. I've seen idiots on the internet already talking about how he should have saved that last one from Neto. I disagree. People asking for Kepa to come back in, I definitely disagree. Mendy, 6 out of 10. He let in 2 goals, but he made solid saves apart from that. So yeah, give the guy a fucking break. Reese James, 6 out of 10. Credit to Wolves in this one. They did a good job of stifling Reese on his right flank. They targeted him, they singled him out, they knew that he is a big threat for us going down that side. He also gave away a penalty, which was eventually reversed by VAR correctly. Screw you, Neto, you diving bastard. But Reese, not his best performance, not his worst, definitely wasn't the worst player on the pitch in a Chelsea shirt, so yeah, 6 out of 10 as well. Kurt Zouma, 6 out of 10. Honestly, I don't think Zouma had a bad game in this one. In fact, I don't think any of our defenders had a bad game, even if we did concede 2 goals. He did have a beautiful header crash off the crossbar at one point from a lovely Ben Chilwell corner. What does go against him though is that in the last few minutes he was absolutely turned inside out by Neto for that winning Wolves goal. So, sorry Zouma, 6 out of 10. Thiago Silva, 6 out of 10. Okay, I swear I'm not giving every player a 6 out of 10 in this one, just so happens to be across most of the back line. Silva was solid, he was strong in defence, but he did have a poor headed clearance which led to that Wolves equaliser from Podence, so I can't really give him anything higher than this. Ben Chilwell, 8 out of 10. Finally, something positive to talk about. This might be Ben Chilwell's best, if not maybe second best performance that I've seen from him in a Chelsea shirt. His assist was absolutely beautiful, and it was an assist out of what could have been maybe 3 or 4 assists, because pretty much all game long he was whipping beautiful balls in, whether it be from his left flank or even just from a corner. Definitely the one player that didn't deserve to be on the losing side in this one. Who knows, if Ben keeps the performances up, I might even try and find a nicer picture for him. N'Golo Kante, 6 out of 10. Okay, I'm not going to spend too long talking about Kante here, because honestly it's the same shit, different week. Good at his defensive role, poor in possession, poor at trying to get us forward, poor at trying to add a bit of spark to our play. But like I said, his job is to defend. He does do that very well. You can never fault him for it. So middle of the park score. Kai Havertz, 4 out of 10. Here I go again, bullying poor old Kai. He was weak in possession, got bullied off the ball several times. He was also sloppy, gave the ball away several times. When he does show for it, the defenders pretty much started to opt to give it out to the wing backs instead rather than trust him, because he was coming back from the midfield, and yes, he was in space, but he was kind of just asking for the ball. When you're the creative midfielder, you don't ask for the ball, you bloody demand it. You wouldn't see Jorginho asking for the ball. You'd see him telling them to give him the ball. You'd see Billy Gilmore telling them to give him the ball, and he's like 12 years old. Not good from Kai. He needs to be dropped, because he needs to be taken out of the limelight for a bit. Give it a few more weeks out of the starting lineup to settle in a bit more, and then maybe we can start to see why we bought him. Mason Mount, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Mason, apart from Ben Chilwell, was our best player on the pitch. He picked his socks up from last week. He looked to be the creative drive again, the inspiration. He looked to be the one that played the hard pass, to make the hard move. Given the scoreline, it obviously didn't work out for him in this one, but you can't fault the lad for trying. Timo Verner, 5 out of 10. The one thing Timo improved upon from last week was that this time he was actually involved in the play. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, step 1 completed, you're in the game. Step 2, actually have an influence, which unfortunately he didn't in this one. He had a couple of chances that he pretty much smacked against the defenders every time. It's a learning process for him. He's getting there slowly but surely on the wing. He's going to be there a little bit longer because we have got injuries that we need to deal with. So hopefully he can improve that bit by bit each game. Kristen Pulisic, 6.5 out of 10. I know I haven't done this before, but he wasn't quite at Mason Mount's standard, but he was a bit better than every other player that I've given a 6. He looks like he's getting back to his best. He looked to take on the defenders. He had a couple of really nice dribbles in this one. Unfortunately, the end product wasn't quite there, but it's good to see him looking positive again. Olivier Giroud, 6 out of 10. Just about. Literally just about as his goal was over the line, because apart from that goal, he wasn't great in this one. He had a chance early on in the game, which he headed well over the bar from close range. Literally the type of chance that if any other player on the pitch missed, the commentators would be saying, oh, if only that fell to Olivier Giroud, he definitely would have smacked that home. He didn't. There was not much else to his game. Just like last week, hold-up play wasn't quite there, interplay wasn't quite there. But he did get us the goal that at one point had us in front in this one, so I'm not going to be too harsh on him. Anyway, that's it for this one, lads. Okay, we've gone away to Everton and we've lost. We've gone away to Wolves and we've lost. It's not the end of the world. Manchester City have also already dropped points this week against West Brom, so silver lining there. Hopefully a couple of other teams up the top can also drop some points, but we do need to pick up the performances soon before this becomes a full-on crisis. Anyway, if you've enjoyed, leave a like, comment below your own ratings, whether you agree or disagree with mine, subscribe for more footy chats, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next video.